So, let me tell you what this is all about.
Tell me what this is all about.
This is about learning about you.
Oh, my
Okay,
goodness.
we can talk. I got a short list, and I'm going to tell you where I'm going to go.
Yeah, you ask me stuff, and then I'll make up
I'm going to
stuff.
ask you stuff, and you make it up.
Okay.
All right, and if it's true,
Then,
great.
yay.
And if it's fake,
no one will
tell
know.
a good one. You know?
Okay. I was born and raised in Salina, Kansas, the truck stop capital of the world. And I went to high school with Mark Hauser, our city attorney.
And when did you get out of there?
Well, went to the University of Kansas, go Jayhawks, my first job. Then was in Higginsville, Missouri, which I'm sure everyone has heard of and has probably been to. And then I moved here in 84. I went to work for an ad agency for two women who hated each other's guts, and it was terrible. And then I fell into the mortgage business because my friend worked for that big placement company, Snelling and Snelling.
Mm-hmm.
And she called me one day. She says, if I don't place a temp receptionist at this mortgage company, I'm going to get fired. I was like, I'll go. And that was like 27 years ago.
Okay.
My dad's an old retired mortgage banker.
Okay.
There you go. It was like a genetic predisposition. Tried to fight it, but no.
You want to talk a little bit about Square One Mortgage?
The best mortgage company in the universe? Okay.
Well, what makes it the best?
Well, I actually hired Johnny 21 years ago. So Johnny was like 23, just a puppy, very young. So we've been together for a long time. We were together here in McKinney at what used to be First Bank, but then became Legacy. Then we had our own shop for 10 years. Then we've been back with the Brooks Brothers, who we love, for the last 4 years. So it's been really these guys forever. We love these guys. And they have branches that run from Sherman Denison all the way to Austin. It's like, captured markets. We've brought them business, but they've brought us a ton of business with all the branches. And we love these branch managers and our guys, from Farmersville, Princeton, Lavon, Salina, all of it.
You miss the little square on Tennessee? You guys had the greatest office there.
Greatest office ever. I do miss it. I miss being downtown, but I have more money because I don't go by all the sidewalk sales on my way into my old office. I was the sports, cooking, and features editor of a newspaper that came out twice a week, whether it needed to or not.
What was the name of that newspaper?
The Higginsville Advance, Stuart. Yeah, the Higginsville Advance. Best people in the universe, and I had a ton of fun. It was awesome. I learned 97 different ways to say boy who plays basketball.
Give me a couple of them.
Round baller, netter, hoopster. Yeah, I cut them all.
Did you? How do you have time to be the editor of McKinney Magazine?
Well, I don't really have to do a darn thing. All I have to do is go to these super fun editorial meetings where we choose stories, toss out great story ideas. Peggy Smolin, rock star. So she's the legit editor now. We didn't used to have a full-time editor. It was like, would you look at this? Oh, sure, I'll do it in between looking at files. But with her, she handles everything. We have a wonderful staff. We have a great team on the editorial committee.
Have you run out of ideas?
No, that will never happen.
Have you run out of energy?
No, not yet.
Have you run out of interest?
Not yet. So far, it's really been fun to see a shift or re-emphasis on what's happening on the square. Because when we first started back in the day, the square sort of rolled up its sidewalks at 5 o'clock at night. There's nothing going on. It's like, don't get out of there because it's the dead zone. Now we do a lot of pieces on what's happening with nightlife, what's happening with music, what's happening for younger people. And that's been really fun. And then with business development, it used to be like, look what's happening at Blockbuster, or giant mega businesses. Now it's like, did you know that the Words with Friends guys are from McKinney? Or did you know when I first moved here, my husband, he's a contractor, he was working on a school. They're building a school on the west side. It was Valley Creek. I'm like, what the hell are they building a school on the west side for?
Ain't no people on the
There
west.
ain't no people on there. over there. Again, there was McKinney High. When they opened McKinney North, everybody had a seizure. Oh my God, I won't never have another friend, go to new school. Then a third school, so the shifting population and the changes to the school district, it's good to keep up with that and show what those changes are. And then it's really fun to do just those individual pieces about one cool band kid or one cool coach, just to say, hey, we're huge, but we're still individual person oriented. So I have Megan, who's 27, Patrick's 25, and Molly, 17.
Excellent.
The cutest kids in the world.
All grew up in McKinney?
Ever. Yes.
Wow.
Yep.
So you've been through McKinney High School?
McKinney North. Megan was in the first class at McKinney North. Patrick was in the second class at McKinney North, and Molly's about to graduate from McKinney North. So we were Bulldogs, man.
Excellent.
We got orange stuff. Loving the Bulldogs. Go Dogs.
Go Dogs. Did you ever do any public office stuff here?
No, I could never run for office because I have no filter, Stuart. I would just say stuff, and then I get fired.
They'd go to vet you, and they'd talk to you for 5 minutes, and we don't need to vet you.
Beep, 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 beep.
If you think you have a story to tell, send me an email. But I have to tell you up front, it better be good. I hope you